How efficient is a vehicle? If you supply it with 10,000 joules of energy and you only get 7,500 joules back. Eta, simply the ratio of useful energy put in over the total energy, useful energy out over the total energy in, and you often times that by 100 to give it to you as a percentage. So if I get 7,500 joules of energy out, but I had to put 10,000 joules of energy in, then those two will go. You get 75 over 100, which is equal to 75% efficiency. Next one, what's the gravitational potential energy of an object 50 metres above the ground if it weighs 3 kilos? So gravitational potential energy equals mgh. So mass was 3. Gravity is 9.8 metres per second squared times by our 50 for our height. So that gives us 3 by 9.8. Sorry, just got to get up my calculator. 3 by 9.8 by 50 is 1,470 joules of energy. Next part, what's the kinetic energy of a stationary object 50 metres above the ground if it weighs 3 kilos? So its kinetic energy is to do with moving, but it says stationary, so therefore V equals 0. So the formula is EK equals a half mv squared, but if V is 0, then we must have 0 joules of energy, 0 joules of kinetic energy. Question 4, 3 kilo mass, 50 metres above the ground, falls, what will its gravitational potential be as it hits the ground? Well, as it hits the ground, H will now be 0, so EP equals mgh, so that's equal to 0 joules of energy just before it hits the ground.